Wow. Feels like we just left here.
Well, we were in Spain,
Uh,
and now we took a real quick flight, and now we're in Fiji.
welcome to Fiji.
Hey!
And hello, everybody. Welcome to the Cup TV, the Currently Unnamed Podcast, where we put the real entity in reality, and you can always come to us first to quench your thirst. I am your girl, Lana, your resident evil diva, and I'm going to give the tea, spill the tea, and drink the tea because you know I love me some tea. Purr.
Her.
And I got water, and I got my cup mug because that's my two most important things. And you can get your cup mug at lanagcreations.etsy.com. That link will be in the description below. And we do ship internationally and domestically, so there are no excuses. Get your cup mug, period.
Period. And hi, I'm Logan Murphy. Say something gay. Gay. Still drinking on some coffee, coconut vanilla, as per the last time we were here, which was literally 5 minutes ago. So, yes, very excited, very eager to talk about some Love Island USA today on this here
Yeah.
occasion.
Jean.
Okay.
All right. But we are going to talk about all of those things. But before we do, y'all know what to do. Please hit the subscribe button on the channel if you haven't done so already. We are trying to hit 1,000 new subscribers by the end of the year. So help us out, subscribe. And if you want to subscribe to all of our other channels, all those things will be down in the description below. If you're a fan of drag or drag race, Eurovision Song Contest, or WWE Wrestling, we got content galore coming from all of those pages. So please check us out. All those links are in the description below, as well as our audio podcast links. Y'all are killing it on the audio podcast links. Our Love Island
Can
listeners,
we
we thank you, we love you, we appreciate
can we
you.
say, I don't think we've said on video yet. Especially thank you to the Love Island listeners, but we hit 25,000 listens across all of our audio platforms. So thank you, everyone. And Love Island this season, especially USA, was a huge part of that, getting us to 25,000. So thank you, Love Island. Y'all are the best. We really appreciate you.
We definitely do. Thank you so much. And then so keep doing that. Follow us on all of those platforms. Follow us on our join us in our Patreon where we got a lot of fun things going on in our Patreon. Join us there. And follow us on all of our socials at The Cup Pod on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and Blue Sky. Yes, we got a lot going on over there, so check us out. Now, let's get into this episode. We are on episode 33 of Love Island season 7. And we started off everybody was a little sad. I mean, I personally wasn't that sad, but people were sad.
I personally wasn't that sad, but
I wasn't there. But people were sad that Taylor was gone. Taylor and Clark has left the villa after they
I was sad
closed
that Clark
off.
was gone.
I'll say, yeah, sad that Clark was gone. But they all left and they were sad. So we see Shelly and Ace talking, and he's like, Dad, this is just, I still expect to go into the next room and chop it up. I get it. They're friends. They were besties, and I get it. And so Shelly,
Yeah.
I love Shelly in this moment. Shelly was like, it's okay. She's like, I love Taylor. He was my bestie too. I love him. He was great. Um, but and he's like, "Ah." She said, if you need to cry, you can cry. I'll cry with you. And I was like, oh, Shelly. They were so cute. Shelly and Ace were very cute in this moment. I love that for Shelly. I
They're
love that
adorable.
she was joining and letting him be vulnerable, letting him feel his feelings and not judge him for feeling his feelings.
It
It was
was
it
really
was such a
cute.
yeah, it was such a cute moment for them. I was like, yes, I'm here for that. Then they pop over to Nick and Alandria, who, of course, Nick also has lost his best friend in the house, one of his best friends, and he's very sad about it. And he's just like, this is sad, it's bittersweet. But he's like, but the whole purpose of this journey is to come and find the connection. And he did
Right.
that. He completed his journey. So this is maybe this
Yeah.
time to go. He was like, it's a little bittersweet. And Alandra's like, yeah.
And on the flip side of that, they talk about the confidence that they've both received from getting voted from America. Because I think in their minds, kind of the obvious couple to
Choice
go
would have
home
been them.
probably would have been them because
Hmm.
with couple. You know, they had both already been voted out of CASA, things like that. So to get that vote of confidence from America, especially, like, gave them another boost of confidence here. And I really liked to see both of them getting that kind of vote of confidence from America. I really like to see it from both of them.
Oh, absolutely. It was nice to see that, and just the little moments of them trying to build that connection, like little touches here and there. Nick is touching her shoulder, just like asking her how she felt about it. He was like, "Are you gonna miss Taylor?" She was like, "In a way, yes, but not in a like I want him back type of way. Just he was a part of my journey here." Um, but the confidence that, like you said, the confidence they got from America was like, and baby, they don't even know. They don't. They have
They,
no idea.
and we're going to see it tonight.
They won't. They might even get a glimpse of it, even with their family there. But
They
they
may
will
get a
have no.
little bit, but they don't
But they
even
will have it.
know.
They won't even know till
Maybe,
Sunday, maybe even
maybe
Monday.
Sunday.
Yeah, yes, maybe even Monday they will, because I don't think they get their phones back until after the episode is aired, and
Yeah.
so probably Sunday for us, but it's like Tuesday for them.
Yeah.
So they don't even know the support and the way folks are riding for Nicolandria right now. They have no idea. Whoa, when they get them phones back, it's going to be crazy. It's going to be wild for them to see the support. All 32 NFL teams are supporting Nicolandria at this point. It's like, are you kidding me right now? Like, you got hockey teams supporting Nicolandria. You got uh just NBA teams supporting Nicolandria. Megan the Stallion, Lizzo, Coco Groff. Like, all these people are out there like riding hard for Nicolandria right now, and they have no idea. It's going to be wild. But then to hear Nick
Don't you
ask her,
mean, I'm so sorry. Don't you mean Frico Nico?
it's Nicolandria,
It's
aka
always going to be
Freako Nick.
Nicolandria.
Well, I was going to get to the Freako Nico part, but right
I know
now,
we'll get there, but
in this moment, it was Nicolandria, even though they think it's Nicolandria. And I'm like, no, no, no.
Nicolandria.
Yeah. But then he asked he like asking a vote of confidence from America. And she's like, yeah, that's great. Nick is, and then she was like, it's gonna be quiet in the villa. And he was like, yeah. She's like, no pillow fights. He's like, yeah, I don't even want to do a pillow fight tonight. She was like, you've been all mature. Look at you. He was like, yeah, I guess I'm mature. She's like, why are you getting so mature all of a sudden? And this man said, I guess my frontal lobe has grown. And I was like, I guess it has, Nick, because maybe your frontal lobe has grown because you wanted to grow for the woman you with. Huh. So,
Interesting.
look, interesting facts, interesting things.
Interesting developments.
Interesting. Um, I don't know if you watched everything else, like the Pepe and Iris conversation, and the Iris and Amaya. I mean, the Iris, Amaya and Brian conversation that happened. Even the Huda and
Oh,
Chris conversation.
I watched the Amaya and Brian conversation. They were very
Did
cute.
you, did you watch? Okay, well then you could talk about that because
It was basically just like, honestly, all of the Amaya Bryan conversations this episode in general were kind of a lot of the same things. It was them kind of just reaffirming, okay, cool, we got a vote of confidence from America. We made it past this first initial vote. Like, good. We're still here. Very happy, like, just very happy. And that's what I wanted most for Amaya and Brian, is just like, good. We're happy. We're good together. More babes. Drink every time
of
she said
course,
babe. Don't.
you'll kill
Don't.
yourself.
Don't you dare. But yeah. Just
Yeah.
same old Brian Maya.
Now, did you watch the Huda Chris conversation?
Who?
Because I didn't, so I don't know what they talked about. Did you watch the
Who?
Pepe Iris conversation?
I did.
Okay, you could talk about that because I didn't. I
You
didn't.
know, I did watch it, and yet I don't remember it.
Well, Julie. Well, Julie.
I think that's a
Okay.
great place to move on, Lana.
We shall move on. Um, so of course everybody goes to bed. We wake up the next day. Everybody's trying to be better, get out of the slump of losing people. Ace is going down to make breakfast like everybody else. He wakes everybody up, wakes Nick up. Him using the pots and pans. I was like, "Is this bad girl stuff? Are you Tanisha?" Waking Ace up with the pots and pans, like, "Come on, get up, Nick. Get up, Nick."
No.
I loved it. I was like, okay, but they go out, get breakfast together for everybody. One of the cutest moments, and then one of the like moments happened
Mhm.
at the same moment, and it was Brian coming to find out about. He was like, when he came up, and he was like, um, what do you want in your coffee? Like, you don't know her coffee order by now? You should have known that. Like, you wasn't making her coffee before. What was
No, I don't think he was.
I'm like, you want making her coffee? Okay. But then in that same moment was the sweetest thing. He was like, "You look so good already. My goodness." And I was like, "Oh, it's so sweet." Like, it was so sweet. It was so sweet. I love that. Um, but Brian, learn her coffee order. If you've been making her breakfast, you ain't been making her no coffee. Learn her coffee order.
No,
But
because he's been in a couple with Andrina for most of the time. So
but
now
he's
that
been
they're
in
in
a
a
couple with
couple,
her for like 3 days now.
okay, he's just trying to get the reminder.
But it's fine. It's fine. You
Also,
didn't have,
as they're
look, you
as
ate
they're
that kitty in the hideaway and you don't know her coffee order.
okay,
So
let him breathe.
no, I'm not letting him breathe. I don't let none of these men breathe. You know her coffee
He's
order.
just making sure.
You didn't ate her kitty in the hideaway and took her on a journey twice, and you don't know she like black coffee and sugar. It ain't like she got a whole complicated order, oat milk with foam, milk foam, and
Like
no,
my order.
it's right. Literally, she is like black coffee and sugar. That's it. She don't even want no cream.
That's so New York of her too. I love her so fiercely. Reason number
But
5,307 to love a Maya papaya is her damn coffee order.
she is like a nurse. She don't have time to be making
Nope.
extravagant coffee. She like black coffee, put a little sugar in. I gotta go. Got to go do what I do. Like, I love Amaya, but yeah. Uh,
I love
but
her.
it was the sweetest moment though. I love that he said that because she was glowing. Her skin was skinning. I
Yeah.
loved it. Um, we see Nick pull Ace. They have a little moment to grieve Taylor for a
And
second. I was just
and
like,
this was the sweetest moment because
yes.
Nick Nick decided that he wanted to close things off with Ace, and I was
He's
so happy for them. I was so happy for them.
my
Lord,
God.
I was so happy. They closed off. Oh my
And then Ace told him, "Shut the
god.
fuck up." He said, "Shut the fuck up now."
I
Yeah, well,
loved
I
it.
love
I
that.
loved
I love
it.
their romance. I love their little their friendship is great. I love it.
Same.
But they do have a conversation, and this is when we look. This is when I know they gonna get vulnerable and open because they only get vulnerable and open like that with each other and Taylor at that time. So I love that they still have each other to do that.
Yeah.
And so Nick was like, woke up to some cuddles again this morning. I like that. He was like, so it's like, are you fully ready to like dive into that? And he was like, I mean, I know we're not friends. He said, we are definitely more than friends. He said, because
Yep.
I don't cuddle with my friends. I don't hold hands with my friends. So we are definitely more than friends. It's just, I don't know what this is, but we're definitely more than friends.
Yep.
And Nick was like, and Ace was like, yeah, well, don't be scared to do what you need to do. If that's what you like, if that's what you want, you need to just focus on that. He's like, I just want to make her happy. That's pretty much it. And he's been repeating that over and over again. I just want to make her happy. I just want to make her happy. That's literally it. So I'm like, okay, Nick. But then we get to Ace. talking about his feelings for Shelly and how he said, I've never been this
Yeah.
deep. I've never been this deep with somebody. And it's just like, it's like, because Nick asked him, did Taylor closing off with Clark do something for him? And he
Yep.
was like, yeah, it was, uh, it just made me really want that and know that she is the person for me. I've never been this deep. He said, but my hesitation is being what is it going to be out on the outside because I want to
Yep.
see this and pursue this with her, but people change when we get on the outside, and I don't want that. Like he really is falling for Shelly, and I'm like,
Yep.
lock in on that, Ace. Lock in on that. But it was such a
It
beautiful
was
moment
cute.
of vulnerable moment between these two guys talking about the women who are in their couples with and who they what they see for the future. So it's like, oh, okay, well, oh, I love that. Um,
And on that note, I got a text that says, "Oh my god, I'm actually really impressed with Ace throughout this entire episode, and maybe I'm turning my tide on Ace." What? Unfortunately, I gotta go because I have a meeting. But I do want to say, to close out my whole situation on the matter, this episode I was so incredibly impressed by Ace. Work, Ace. Work. Would be thrilled to see Ace and Shelly be our third place couple now. Would be thrilled for both of them now and not just Shelly.
okay.
So yeah.
Do you have thoughts on
I was
anybody else before you get out?
Hada, get your shit together. Chris, get your shit together. Pepe and Iris, their cute little kiss moment was very adorable. Nicolandria Hive, lock in on the vote. Brian Maya Hive, lock the fuck in on the vote tonight, babies. We got to get them to the final. And Eighth and Shelly Hive, lock in. We got to get them to the final as well. So those are my thoughts. Those are my feelings. The Vegas game was whatever. I skipped through most of it. And those are my thoughts.
Oh, well, I did skip through. Well, I skipped through some of it.
Period. So
But
I hate to leave you like this, Lana, but like a bombshell, I'm going to
we
leave.
we voted you out of the island. I'm sorry. You are
No.
single and been dumped from the island.
And the funniest part is I'm not single, but I am vulnerable. Goodbye. Goodbye now. Goodbye.
That's too many goodbyes. Just go. But anyway, back to what I was talking about because they do have we Shelly and not Shelly and Maya have a conversation because she's trying to figure out the situation with her and Chris because Chris is still a little upset and annoyed and confused by Hutter's not wanting to have PDA but still want to knock boots into the bed. It's a lot. I don't really honestly I don't really care. I'm so annoyed with them if they are not leaving my villa tonight. I don't know what to say. Oh, I don't know what to say if they don't leave my villa tonight. I just don't. Um, but they go and Maya's giving the best advice she can. Just talk to him. Huddle's like, I don't know how to compromise, whatever, whatever, whatever. Then we get a text and it said that they're having a wet and wild it's gonna be wet and wild. And yeah, it's gonna be wet, it's gonna be wild. And oh yeah, the couples, yeah, I know the couples, we talked about them. There they go, there they go. There they go. But let's get into this challenge because we have Ace and Shelly. We'll get to the Wet and Wild challenge, and it's what it is. We start in a car, they slide down the pole, they go across the soapy slide on a boogie board, and then they have to get on this merry-go-round merry-go-round thing and pour like slime into one bucket and transfer it to another. And then they have to go through down this wet and wild slide into this bubble bath foam. And then, of course, you got to kiss because it's a couples challenge. So they kiss. Lisa Shelley did really good. Shelley came down that pole and dropped it on Ace like, It's like, okay, hey, Shelley. Um, she drops it on. They have a good time. It was a fun moment. They go down the slide. Uh, they just had a good time. She had a great kiss. It was good. It was fun. Fun was had by all. Then we had Brian and Amaya. Same thing. Fun. Amaya kept sliding and falling across the thing, but fun. Just a fun moment. Brian kept throwing well, I think it was slime or water, pink water, purple water for them over on top of him, getting on the head, like not aiming for the bucket. They just had a good time. Their kiss was great. Amaya and Brian are very close anyway, so of course they were gonna have fun. Pepe and Iris, they were good too. Fun. I'm just not into this couple because I don't know. They don't excite me. I think they're cute, but they don't excite me. And I don't know. That's just me. That's just me. But they had a cute time. They were cute. Their kiss was cute. They were cute. Chris and Huda's never beaten allegations, as they call it, midnight ballerina. I mean, she did her thing. She came down the pole. She was doing her favorite thigh move that she liked to do, and then she did it again, sliding across the thing. She loved her famous thigh move, like taka taka taka. Good on her, girl. If that's what you've been doing, that's what you've been up to. Do you, boo boo? That's okay. It's okay. You do what you got to do. You make that money, honey. You do what you got. But they were fine. But the star of the show was Nick Olandria, aka Freako Nico. Peer, 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 peer. And I know y'all like you just biased because that's your ship. Yes. Yes, I am. And I have this platform, so I'm going to talk about it like that because it's mine and I'm the only one here. And so I can do that. But Nick and Olandria ate this up. Freako Nico was doing their thing. Uh, Nick slides down the pole, Landria slides down the pole, and when she gets down, Nick dips into the foam. We don't know where Nick is. Then all of a sudden he comes up, licking Alandria from stomach and up and up, just licking her up. And she's grabbing him behind the head. She's like, oh shoot, oh now. And it was cute. And then they go across. Nick is pouring the thing. He realized he's missing it. And so he just pours the pink water on everybody in the crowd. And they're like, ah. Then they slide down. They do the reverse. Y'all see it in the picture what she's doing. And they slide down the slide. They have this time of their life. They get into the pool. And baby, we all know Nick and Landry is going to show out in the challenge. We all know that. We've seen it all season. They will forever show out in the challenge. And now they showing why they go show out in the challenge. They showed out. We got several kisses. I think it was like three I counted. Uh, Going back for more. The first one. This is their first kiss, literally outside of from Soul Ties since Soul Ties. So they haven't kissed since then. And so, as Nick said, I really appreciate reigniting the spark, reigniting, the physical connection between them. And so they come in and no Freako Nico. It was Freako Nico. I think that last shot when he was grabbing her butt and it reminded me so much of like a '90s hip hop video. Like that, that's what it reminded me of. I was like, all right, this is like Two Live Crew, um, NWA kind of video. Like, yeah, it gave me that vibe. I don't know. Some of y'all might not know what that is, though, but that's what I got. It was fun to see that. They just had a good time, and they always do. Like they say, they just have a good time in challenges. Rico Nico was fun to watch. They had a good time. I enjoy watching them. But we get back to the villa. Everybody gets changed for the night. We do have another conversation with Ace and Nick. and they're sitting at the bar, and then we see Shelly and Alandra go off right across the other way, other side of the villa, talk to talk. And Nick is like, uh, we be flirting, mad flirting with each other. And it's just, he was like, we flirt, I flirt, she's flirting with me more, like, I love flirting with me, and I'm flirting with her. And he's like, it's just, I get the flutters. Like, I'm getting the flutters. And he's like, I feel like a kid again. Like, I feel like I'm a teenager with this. And it's like, that's how love is supposed to be. It's supposed to make you feel giddy inside and make you feel like a kid, like you want something. Now, last time somebody said they make you feel like a kid, somebody said, "How old are you again?" But it's okay when it's okay when he do it. It's okay. It's okay when he do it. But but he wasn't telling her that. He was telling Ace that, and I get it. Ace, he's like, if you feel this way, then you should totally dive into it. You need to fully dive into this relationship, and don't be scared to do that. And he's like, yeah. And then we see them look and wave to the girls, like, hey, ladies. And we see Alandria like flirting, like giving him the eyes, and I don't know. Oh, okay, I know my delusional side. Everybody gonna call it delusional, and some people have, but we all know the truth. But you cannot say that they weren't like she wasn't like giving him the like letting him know like the green light check. Um, but she's talking to Shelly, and Shelly is like, so she's like, how did your first challenge? She was like, yeah, it was nice. She said, but all the kisses with Nick has been nice. She's like, me and Nick been kissing. We've been kissing for a long time, this whole season. And Shelly's like, but now it's different. She's like, yeah, it's a little more spicy now. We're in a couple. We don't have any, restraint. It's a little spicy. And she's like, and I like it. I like it. I like Nick. I think he's attractive. I think he's great. I like him. But she said, I feel like in the challenges we always go hard and it's always good, but maybe I shouldn't have counted off the kiss that we had before. And she's like, I said, I think we wrote it off too fast. And she was like, yeah. She was like, so I kind of feel like I want to maybe kiss outside of challenges and, see what that is. And Shelly was like, okay, good. And she's like, I mean, I like it. It's cool. She's like, okay, that's nice. But I want you, she said, I want to hear about the kiss. That's the next conversation we need to have is when you go and kiss that man and I get to hear about the whole kiss and how that felt. And, and Lynch was like, oh, okay, got you. I love their friendship because I feel like their friendship is like they real like girl, you playing and you got a man right in front of you who is liking you, who is showing you that he's like you. Do it. Show him. Reassure him. And I love that. I love that for them. I love that friendship. I love Ace and Nick's friendship. Yeah, I love it. I love it. I think it's great. Um, we then have Maya Papaya and Brian doing their secret covert missions to get Huda and Chris to talk, both trying to get them to the dock so they can talk. Um, Brian, his job is to go make sure Chris gets to the dock, and Amaya's job is to make sure Huda gets to the dock. They set it up, do all this whole covert plans to get them. They finally get there. And honestly, this conversation, I listened and I was just like, okay. I don't think any resolution was formed. Chris just gave up. Chris just stopped talking. And that's what bothers me. He just kind of like, okay, fine. Because she's still trying to explain why she's doing the way she does. As confusing as it is, she's still like, it feels this way, it feels that way. I should do this, I should do. And he's like, okay, fine. It is what it is. You feel how you feel, and that's what you want to do, then we go do that. And she kind of feel like, okay, great. I was like, get them out of my villa. He don't want to be there no more. She don't need to be there. Get them out of my villa. I'm sorry. I can't. Let's move on. Nick and Alandria goes to the speakeasy and they're talking and she asks him about the challenge. Did he have a good time? He's like, of course, have fun. Have fun with this challenge with you. Um, We find out earlier that Nick didn't bring, he doesn't prepare. He only brought, well, we found out that Nick is not prepared for this trip. He did not think he was going to be here that long. Um, he got six clothes, six, like he got like six shirts. And like, okay. Like, no, Nick. So he has no clothes. And, yeah, he's like, dang. So they are trying, but she was talking about how much he was like, where's your head at? And she was like, she said, I like you. I'm very attracted to you. Well, she said, I'm attracted to you. I like you. I'm very comfortable with you. Um, she said that the highlight, being in the couple with him these last few days, has been the highlight of her journey here. And I was like, oh, okay. hmm and he goes that he's like, well, I like you. I'm here for you. He's still doing his assuring that he does for her, and not finally, but she's reassuring him like she likes them, and she's comfortable with him. She's like the kissing and the cuddling. I'm very comfortable with that. This was her way for, in my opinion, to give him the green light to let him know that yes, we are moving in the right direction. Yes, I do like cuddling with you. Yes, I do like kissing you. Yes, I'm very comfortable with you. We are moving into the next stage for me. Loved it. um, he was like, I just enjoy what's happening between us. Is the paces. He's like, I always called you like my best girlfriend in the villa, which we know him at girlfriend. Like she was the girl that was his friend. And he's like, I always thought you were my best girlfriend, but I also wanted to be physical with you, if that makes sense. And she's like, yes, I get it. She's like, mm-hmm. And he was like, so I don't know. She was like, this is where we are. And I think they came to, like, it was some conversation that we didn't hear because we saw their mouth moving and them nodding and stuff, but the music was playing, so we don't hear what they said. Um, but he was just reassuring her. She was like, uh-huh. Was- I think they balance each other out. He's not a planner. She's a planner. It's just, oh, it's just so much. It's so much. But then they get up, and I know for me and everybody else who was watching, like, why aren't they kissing? They should kiss right now to speak easy. But then they go to the photo booth and they take pictures. And production, you hate us, don't you? You hate us, don't you? You hate the Nicolandria fans so much. We have been waiting and starving for a moment outside of challenge moment for them like this. When you cut it off with 2 seconds, you hate us bad, don't you? It's okay. It's okay because we Nicolandria fans have been living off of crumbs and morsels this whole entire season. And we will continue to take those morsels you give us and turn it into a whole dang movie. So I'm just saying, y'all hate us bad though, and I get it. It's fine. We stand strong. Nicolandria fans, we stay strong. We know what we're doing. We are locked in on our Zoom, but we see that after they have that come and they go to the photo booth, they take their pictures and they do share a kiss in the photo booth, and I'm like, yes, yes, yeah. We know it was more because Nick had all the lipstick or her lip combo on his chin, and he did not even care to wipe it off this time. He didn't get to wipe it all the way off. It's just like, all right. It was smudges all over, but love that moment for them. Then we go out and we find out there's a hideaway. Yes, there's a hideaway, and they pick Nick and not Nick. I wish. No, I don't. I don't wish. It would have been fun, but no. Um, they picked Ace and Shelly to go into the hideaway, which I'm like, yay, because I really think Ace, before knowing that it was a hideaway situation happening, he was going to try to be exclusive with Shelly in that little conversation that they were about to have. But then the text comes through and they go off into, they get chosen to go to the hideaway, even though Iris was like, dang, I really want to go in the hideaway. I'm like, girl, you don't need to go to the hideaway, girl. You do everything in the bedroom that you was gonna do in the hideaway. So you don't need to go to the hideaway. This needs to be somebody who needs to be a little bit more class demure, who don't show everybody their business. So that was for Ace and Shelly. But they go to the Hideaway. We get to eat that kitty in the Hideaway song again. I'm like, song of the summer is yeah, okay, cool. Love that for them. So Shelly gets dressed and she looked amazing. She looked amazing. Her little black number, it was cute, it was sexy, but still a little modest, didn't show everything, had a little skirt with the panty under. It was cute. Body was tea, she looked fire. Um, they go to the Hideaway, and Ace tells her to put on her swimsuit, and as soon as she goes to put on her swimsuit, he runs out and he makes a heart in the sand and A plus C and brings her out. She sees it, and then this man reads her a poem he wrote for her so he can ask her to be exclusive. And I swooned. I swooned. I was like, this is so good. I was like, this is so good. This is what I would have wanted. This is what I like. I get, I didn't like Taylor's because it was so public. Was it cute? Yes, but I don't like big grand public gestures. That's just me personally. I like the intimacy of being alone and you're telling me your feelings, and then we can announce it to everybody when we're ready. But he asked her to be exclusive, and she said okay. And it was in the sweetest way. The poem was beautiful. I thought they were so sweet. I personally want Shelly and Ace in second place. I know Logan doesn't agree with that. And because he's my papaya fan, I don't really trust Brian that much yet fully. So that's why if that anything was gonna bump anybody down, and y'all know my heart is still Nicolandria, and I know everybody like, but they're Shelly and Ace are exclusive and close up, and they should be the winner. If they win, I would be very happy for them. But I would be even more happier if it was Nick and Alandria so they could see that America wants them together. And we do, we do, we do. I do anyway. And I want what I want, and I should get what I want. Right? Right. Thank you. But I know, very happy. But for Ace and Shelly and they closing it off and becoming exclusive, it was like finally. It's a long time coming and it was so good. So I'm excited for them. I'm excited for us to see what is going down. Um, and that's where we're gonna leave it because honestly, that's where they left us. But we know Family Day is today, and I'm excited to talk about Family Day tomorrow. So we're gonna see what happens to families, see it all. I'm excited for this. This is the one episode I was very, very excited about. So I cannot wait to talk about it. We are going to be right back here talking about Soul Ties Lot. So tomorrow at 4:10 ish Eastern. And then we'll be back tomorrow at 6:10 Eastern. I'm looking at Fridays. We'll be back at 6:10 Eastern on Saturday to talk Love Island. And then we'll come back Sunday for the live finale recap. So please join us for that. And then, of course, if you are into the UK, you will join us for No Invite Needed live on Tuesdays and Fridays, 12 p.m. Eastern on Tuesdays, 2 p.m. Eastern on Fridays. Um, we're talking all things Love Island here on the Cup TV, Love Island UK and US. And we're going to continue to do all of those things. Follow us if you haven't. Subscribe to this channel if you haven't done so. We appreciate your all the support. Follow all of our socials. Follow us on our audio podcast links. Follow all our channels. Everything you need will be in the description below, as well as your link to your merch, lanagcreations.etsy.com. Follow, just support, and we really, truly, truly appreciate you. So I'm gonna get out of here. You guys go watch another video, and I will see you tomorrow. Cheers, y'all. Bye.